Hello everybody, Larsival Gaming here, and I am back again. It seems that I have arisen from the dead several times just this year. But I'm here, and this video is to tell you about my experience in Austria. Throughout this video, you will be seeing a background footage from a match of Overwatch I recorded this morning. The first match I played this today, yes. And also some pictures that I took there. I do also have a video that some other guy with the GoPro shot, but I don't have that yet. At the end I'll do some updates about Patreon, me being sick, and some other stuff, but for now let's just get into the journey to Austria. So if you didn't know, if you didn't catch that, wait, I need to get my agenda out so I can actually see when I went there. The 16th through to the 21st I was gone in Austria. Now if you don't know, I live in the Netherlands, and we don't get a lot of snow, we don't get a lot of ice. We were able to ski for like 3 days so far this winter, and we don't have any hills either, so skiing is not ever a thing that happens here, except for if you're gonna go indoor skiing, which, let's face it, is boring. So my school organized something where we would all, at least everybody that wanted to, could go to Austria in one big group. We went with about 40 people. Not going to tell you the price of that. It was pretty pricey, but not if you would all do it yourself. So yeah, we left on Monday. That Monday we did not have school because, you know, it'd be kind of stressful. So I woke up at 10 in the morning. Throughout the day, I just, you know, did the packing and all the stuff that needed to be done. There's a lot of preparation that goes into a 5-day journey. Obviously you have to not only have your normal clothes, but you need thermo underwear, you need you know, skiing glasses, you need gloves, you need a ski suit, which is like, mine has like 27 pockets. It's amazing. So we did all of that, and then we left at around 8, I think is when we left. No, not 8, at like 6, I think. So that was kind of like, you know, we're leaving in the evening, and obviously the journey there was 14 hours long of going to that, with like 3 stops of half an hour included in that time. So, you know, it was quite a journey, and we did not sleep in the bus. You'd expect not. I mean, 40 people in one bus, you're not going to be able to sleep. So I didn't sleep for 40 hours, more than 40 hours, for like 43 hours I think, in one go I was awake. But when we were there, it was like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, you arrived there, and I mean, just on the journey there, we saw some awesome stuff. Obviously, once you get, you know, in the kind of like midway Germany, you start seeing hills, you start seeing tons of snow. You start seeing public bathrooms with condom vending machines, you know, awesome stuff like that. No, I'm not kidding, those were actually a thing. But yeah, when you arrive in Austria, like going through tunnels, pretty much scaling mountains with a bus, that was just awesome in and of itself. We did see a deer somewhere, I think. I didn't see it, somebody else did. But then we arrived at the place. I don't have any pictures of the place except for the ones that I will pluck off of the site. It was in Katzberg, or at least that was the skiing area, and our hotel was kind of near that. So we had like 30 minutes to get ready before we first went skiing, because every day we skied from about 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon, and that's a lot of skiing. And then somewhere around like 1 in the afternoon we would go eating on the skiing area itself. And we had a mentor that came, well, he was already there, but like we were separated in, I think, like 7 groups, and then every group of about 5 people. Math is not on point, but that's okay. Yeah, every group of about 5 people had one skiing or snowboarding instructor, who was Dutch, so he didn't have to like speak German or anything, because I'm not good at that, so luckily. And he would just come with us. He'd be with us the entire day, going from, you know, not being able to stand on skis to doing red areas. That's what we did. I'm gonna quickly go to Google Translate and translate something that I need to do. I don't know why it thinks this is French, but yeah, I'm gonna do this because I need to know what it's called. I'm gonna stop myself there real quick and just show you something that I just found on my phone while looking through the files for this video. This is the file of somebody playing some music. I'll just show you, okay? Enjoy.
Hij is een baas.
Daniel, hoor je met mij zoeken?
Google Translate will help me with this. This is very professional. Ski slope. Is that what it's called? Really? Okay. Well, anyway, we did some red ski slopes as well. So yeah, the first day when we arrived there at the hotel, we did not get to like bring all of our stuff upstairs to our room and stuff. They were only like, grab what you need and let's go. So we grabbed what we needed, then we went to fit on the ski boots and the skis that we got, and the helmets and stuff. You know, all that you got to as loan, basically. You got to loan it for the duration of the week. So we got all of those, and then we went and, you know, went in the bus, loaded it all in, and on we go to the ski slopes, the ski area. So we started, I'll show you an overview of the map, and I'll also show, like, in parts of the video what I'm talking about. Where we started all the way at the bottom of one of the ski slopes on one side of the hill. And the first couple of lessons, or well, the first day was just like, you know, getting the ability to even stand on those things, because it's very unnatural at first. For example, if you want to go make a left turn, you have to lean to the right, which may seem like really weird, but that's how skiing works. Because you put pressure on that side kind of like takes a turn outward, and so you go left. It's really weird, but you know, we started with that. At first you're like, oh, just get these lessons over with, whatever, skip it. But later on, you'll learn to appreciate that you actually had those classes. So, I guess the next thing to talk about is the food. Every like mountain hill had like 2 or 3 restaurants, which were all really good. So you had some really good food, like Kaisersmarrn. If you don't know, I'll also put a picture on screen probably. It's like a mixture of pancake and waffle. Now, it's not the like American pancakes or the American waffles, but like if you put European waffles and pancakes together, you get Kaisersmarrn pretty much. And it tastes really good. And you're also like, okay, so I have a full plate of this. And after skiing, which, you know, is pretty taxing on your body, you're like, yeah, I'm easily going to be able to eat this. And then when you start, and you're like a quarter of the way done with your plate, you're like, oh boy, I'm not going to be able to eat all this. But that food was really, really good. And you ate that at about 1, and that's like the only break you got. Anyway, we just back to skiing. We didn't have any time to waste either, because 4 days of skiing really isn't that much. It's enough to get you going. I mean, we did do red ski slopes. If you don't know, there's like blue, then there's red, then there's black. Black being the really difficult one. But yeah, so the first day was just, you know, being able to stand on them and, you know, do some of the basic stuff like braking. Braking is also very important. If you want to go do a red slope and you just go straight forward and don't do any turns or don't brake, you're gonna break some bones. So that was that. After that we went home, and as I said, not home, the hotel. And when we were there, I was awake for about 40 hours, and that's when my body started being like, yo, if you aren't gonna lay, I'm gonna have to make you lay. What that means, I started almost hallucinating, and I started, like, everything just became a big old fuzz. I heard something, and then 5 seconds later, I'd be like, wait, what did you say again? And it just, I don't know if you've I'll ever been awake for that long, but it's a very weird experience. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go to dinner. How about I just go lay down on my bed and try to get some sleep? So I did that. Next morning we woke up at 7:30 in the morning to get ready because at 9 we would have to be on our skis again. On the ski slopes. Day 2 and 3 were pretty interesting. On day 2, at the end of day 2, we had gone all the way up the mountain. Well, not all the way, like halfway up the mountain. And there was this path through the woods back down. So, to kind of create a picture for you, I'll again put one on the screen. But like on one side, and it's either your left or your right, because you know, you make like turns, obviously. On one side, you've got a cliff that's like, I don't know, 200-300 meters tall, and it's just like a rock wall. And then on your other side, it's a 200-300 meter drop up to like 500-600 meters. And then you're just skiing on this, I don't know, 5-meter wide road. If no, not 5, like 4. So it's pretty scary, especially, you know, that's day 2. We were still very much noobs, barely able to make correct turns. So we went off that slope, and it took us about, I think, 55 minutes to go with a group of about 20 people down that. And as like kind of in the end, on Friday, we were able to ski on our own for a little bit. So me and like 5 others went down the same path at the very end, and we were like, okay, let's just book it. We did wait for each other at some turns because you had to cross like black and red slopes, but we were just like, let's go book it, see how fast we can get down there. And we went kind of fast, like we could have gone way faster, but I think we did it in like 17 minutes opposed to the 55 that it took us at first. So that path was amazing. We did that like 2-3 times, and that was like one of the best ones. Day 3 was the day where we went on the other side of the hill. Again, I'll show you the picture, the with all the slopes and stuff. The thick black lines are elevators, by the way, or not elevators, like things to get you upward, and then the tiny black lines are actual slopes, so that you don't confuse those. But yeah, on day 3 we went down this red slope that took us all the way up the mountain at first, and then you skied all the way down it. So that took us like 40 minutes. And one thing you have to understand with skiing is like, it's not that difficult if you've got good snow, but when they start spraying snow, it turns into ice. So like on ice, you're not able to steer and you're not able to brake. So you just kind of gotta like pray, keep your balance, and well, yeah, pray that you hit some normal snow. And that red slope was pretty much only covered in ice, especially at the points where you were like, okay, I need some normal snow. So that was really scary, but fun. I do it again. Actually, I've been kind of craving to go skiing again for like 3 weeks I've been home. So hopefully, maybe next year I can go skiing again. But yeah, that was a really fun slope. Also pretty taxing because, well, another thing with the skiing is like, it's very unnatural the way you stand on them. You gotta like lean forward a lot, and like, I don't know, it's difficult to explain what skiing is like. Another thing is, at first, you know, it's really boring, but then like the last 3 hours of the last day, it was a ton of fun. So the better you get, the more fun you'll have, and you know, the better of a time you will have. And I mean, it is pretty epic that we went from not being able to stand on them to doing red slopes on our own without instructor, because the last like 4 hours of the last day, the instructor was like, I'm gonna go sit at this restaurant and you do you with a group of at least 3 because I don't want you to get hurt. So that was pretty fun. The food was pretty fun, expensive that is. The weird thing is you can't like use your card anywhere in Austria, and if you can, you gotta pay at least 10 bucks, which is like, what? Okay, but yeah. So I spent like 60 euros in just food in that week, and that was just dinner. So that was kind of like, we did get food in the morning and in the evening, but you know, when you're on the slopes you gotta pay for it yourself, obviously. And you know, we did go to the stores 2 times, I think, to get some food for yourself for the way back as well. I mean, you gotta figure, we ate a lot of chocolate and stuff in the travel there and back. But yeah, the last day was Friday. This is the fun day, basically. You know, at first, on Tuesday, we went to this blue slope that I also show on the map. And it takes you like 5 minutes to get down. And then it used to take us, at first, it took us like 5 minutes to get, or 5 minutes to go up, 5 minutes to go down. And then at the end, you were like 1 minute tops to get down. Like, at first you'd go so slow, you'd brake almost all the time, and you really just take your time. And then in the end, you're like, you don't even brake anymore. You just book it. So that was great fun. I mean, all in all, I guess that's kind of like the magical word for this entire trip. It was just fun. We had a good experience, a good time, and if I could, I'd go again now. Like, I wouldn't even hesitate. Bring me there now, and you know, let me go skiing again. There was also the option, by the way, to go snowboarding, but I don't know, snowboarding just isn't my thing. But yeah, I think that just about covers it. I hope you enjoyed the pictures and kind of the explanation I gave you there. Now I'm going to go into the more update side of things, because there hasn't been a stream and there hasn't been any videos, and there's like 3 reasons for that. The first is, obviously, after that I was busted. I was so tired. Like, after the trip home. The trip home was another like 13 hours, and I slept for like 1 of those hours, so my body was just dead. Then I also got sick. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it now, but I'm actually, right now, I'm currently sick. I'm home. I did took some strepsils though, to kind of make me feel better, but it doesn't really work that well. Also, my power supply died just after, like 3 days after I got my 1060. My power supply was like, nope. It did have enough power, but power supplies only like last for 2, maybe 3 years, depending on how much you use it. So yeah, this was exactly 2 years and 2 days before it died. So that was pretty, like, I wasn't able to use my computer for 2 days before that dumbass power supply came in. And I've also just not been feeling creating videos that much. I've been focusing a lot on playing The Division, because it's such a fantastic game. I just got to level 30, and if you know The Division, you'll know that a world of difference unlocks if you get level 30. But yeah, I think that's just about all I have to say. I think I don't know how much I recorded, so that may be, I may have to record something else to deal with how much I've recorded. Yeah, the recording was 16 minutes, so and I've been recording for 17 now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, be very much appreciated. Videos and streams are going to go back to normal. Next stream will be on Sunday. It will again be with my 1060, which I love very, very much. Another update is that Patreon will change. Because I've been uploading so infrequently, I want to change my Patreon rewards over from monthly to per creation, which is like per video. I don't know if that will include streams, we'll have to see. But I'm going to go change that over right after I render this video, or start rendering this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if my voice is shit. I'm like running out of breath and stuff, I don't know why. And my voice is really hurting. My throat is, not my voice, that'd be weird. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.